Hi everyone, my name's David Tennant. I'm the CEO of a not-for-profit community organisation called Family Care that has its main office in Shepparton and provides services across the Goulburn Valley. Thanks for the opportunity to talk to you today. A little bit different this year's Nelson Mandela Youth Leadership Forum. We're all getting used to having to communicate remotely, but I suppose it does have the advantage of allowing a lot more people to be involved. So congratulations on choosing to do so, and I hope you have a great day. Rashidi sent me a few questions and suggested that someone here might be able to put them to me, and because we're doing our distancing, I'll read them to myself. What makes me optimistic? That one's pretty easy. It's people like you who make me optimistic, and I think our young people are hardworking, resilient, good-humoured, and I think that sets us up for a fantastic future. So I'm very excited about what your futures will bring to all of us as we tackle some pretty tricky problems. What are the big issues that need young leaders to step up? Maybe answering that, I'll reflect a bit on something that our generation hasn't done a particularly good job of. We no longer are able to talk about difficult problems around the design of policy and proper solutions to support human beings and to support our planet without retreating into our corners and shouting at each other. And it's rare when you take those sorts of polarised views that you get good outcomes. So I think as we hand over the baton, what we need from you to do is to reclaim the opportunity to have respectful, thoughtful debate. You can still be passionate about issues, you can still have very strong views about things, but winning an argument is less important than getting the best outcome. So good luck with that, and I'm sorry we've let you down so poorly. How did my leadership when I was young set me up for what I'm doing today? There are days when I struggle to remember much about my youth, but I guess one reflection I would make is that it was easier to be a young person when I was young. We didn't have social media and all of the different opportunities for being seen and engaging with us 24/7. So, if I was being a teenager and doing something that was a bit goofy, I wouldn't be filmed with an iPhone and potentially have that vision follow me for the rest of my life. That's not to say that it's all about just whether you can hide your foolish moments or not. It's a question of how and when you choose to engage. And I guess one of the most important things that I learned is that being able to have time away, being able to have time to properly reflect on your own views, your own values about what you want is really important. And sometimes you need to do that on your own. So switching off and disconnecting is as important as how well you connect when you do it. What would a young person study and do what I do? Tricky question, that one, because what I studied probably doesn't bear a whole lot of relationship to what I do now. I trained as a lawyer and practiced for a little while, and now I work in the management of a welfare service agency. I guess the message in that is what you choose to do immediately doesn't have to be what you do forever. So if there are things that are interesting to you, that you feel a passion for, or that they fit with your value set, then give them a go. And it's better to have tried something and work out it's not entirely for you than to wonder when you get to my age, what if I'd tried that? So don't feel too locked in, and if you want to try different things, then why not? That's probably enough from me. I just want to wish you all the very best for today, and maybe more importantly, all the very best for coming out of these really weird times that the COVID restrictions represent, and we are all looking forward very much to what your future brings for all of us.
Well, Victor Perton here, and that's a huge thank you to David Tennant for sharing his wisdom and his good wishes for the Nelson Mandela Youth Leadership Summit. We hope you join us for the summit and use the lessons that David and others have shared with us to improve our leadership and to improve the leadership for many years to come.